Hello YouTubers, and welcome to another Yorkies Bits and Bobs. Today I'm going to show you two photos. I'm going to be printing that one out behind me right there. It's a 4K. Resolution is 3840 by 2400. Now I've looked online, there's two different dimensions for 4K, but I've gone for this one because I've already downloaded the photo anyway. So my plan is, what I'm going to do is print out 4K first and use my timer. I've got a stopwatch which is on my phone. So as soon as I press print, I'm going to see how long it takes to print out on my printer. And then I'm going to do a 4x6 or 10x15, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm going to tell you what I think of my printer. I've had it for several months now, and I'm going to give you my overall opinion, what I think, how good it is or bad it is. So with that, I'll just zoom in and show you the photo so you can have a closer look at what I'm printing out, and then we'll go over to doing the time trials. Okay, as you can see, it's a picture of London, Houses of Parliament, Big Ben on the right, and that's 4K, believe it or not. So I've set it up to print first of all, and I'll just make sure it's on A4. So yeah, so I've got it set on A4. I've got it set on high print, so the quality should be really good. It will obviously take a little bit longer than having it on standard print, but I think it's important that we get it on the high print, because I want high quality printing anyway. I wouldn't have bought a printer if I didn't want high quality print. So with that, I'll zoom out. Right, as you can see the printer up there, and you can also see the picture. So there'll be no cheating. There's no reason for me to cheat anyway. You know, it'll either be faster at once. I've got my timer, my stopwatch. So I'll click on print. Can't remember if it comes out. Click on print. There we go. Copies it over. Printer started, and away she goes. I'll have a drop of coke while I'm waiting. Let's see how we get on, shall we? As soon as it chucks it out at the end, I'll stop the stopwatch. I've been asked by a couple of people, you know, how long does it take to print paper out? So I thought I'll do a little video just to show you, and then obviously I'll give you my verdict on my printer. Also prints double-sided as well. I thought I'd point that one out. Oh, one more thing. I didn't put high quality printing paper in there. That's just on a plain A4 paper. Although I set it for high quality and told it is photo glossy paper. There you go. So 3 minutes 5 seconds to print out a 4K picture, which I think is pretty good. Let's have a look. Let's quickly show you that. See that? Yeah, it's only on a bit of A4 paper, so that's why you can probably see straight through it. Like that. Oh, and it's dry, by the way. See? Nothing on my hands. So what I'll do now, so I'll set the print up again, and I'll do 4x6 or 15 times or 10x15, and like I say, it'll be the same picture, but it will be on photo paper this time. So I'll reset the stopwatch like that. Okay, are you ready? And copying it over. Here we go. Stop that. 1 minute 26. I'm just going to make sure I set that for high quality print. Blah blah blah. Yes, it was. Yeah. There you go. 1 minute 26 seconds. And that is actually on glossy paper. Let's see that. So anyway, that's on A4, that's on glossy. So 3 minutes 5 seconds for that one, and just over 1 minute 26 seconds for that, and they're both dry. As you can see, it's hardly used any ink, and it comes with a maintenance tool that's already in there, and a spare maintenance tool, a spare as well as a spare set of inks that's supposed to last about a year. So I've got a year's supply in there that I put in myself when it turned up, that came with it, and then I've got another spare set tucked away in the drawer here. There's one of them for when that runs out. Plus I have a spare maintenance tool, which is this thing here. I've never used one of these before, so I don't know what it does, but you know, it's worth having. So that will stay in there until I need it. So this is the A4. I do a bigger one which does A3, but I did have an A3 printer, but I never used it. So I thought, what's the point of paying out an extra £100 for something I'm never going to use? So anyway, I thought I'll give you my verdict on this printer, what I think of it. Like I say, I've had it for several months now. I think it's probably about 4 or 5 months now that I've had it. I used to have a Epson Workforce. The only problem I had with that was the ink kept smearing, it kept getting blocked up, so I decided to get rid of it and get something that would give me better photo quality as well and not block up so much. And so far with the EcoTank, I have no issues with blocking up whatsoever. The inks have been fine, not dried up at all. Even if I left it a week or two, it's been fine. So my opinion, my personal opinion, is I think it's an excellent printer. Printing quality is fantastic. I would say one thing, that it does struggle using third-party paper if it's heavy grade paper. It says it can do up to 300 grams, but I found that some of the not second-hand paper, but other manufacturers' paper do struggle to go through the printer. But there's no reason why you can't put them in the back at one at a time, and that works fine. But I've started to use Epson paper and put them in the trays, and it's fine. A4 paper, you can use any paper for A4, but if you're using photo paper, I recommend you either use a lesser grammage, probably less than 200 grams, or Epson paper, and the Epson paper, like I say, works fine. So it's entirely up to you. But there are ways around it. Like I said, you can use the back tray, just put them in one at a time. I know I use A4 paper as well, photo paper, and that comes out fine. But then again, I'm using Epson as well. So yeah, I give it 5 out of 5 on stars. I think it's brilliant. So with that, I'll stick a link in there for the printer, and I'll also put in for the Epson paper for you. It'll probably be Amazon linking when I do it. And if you like my video, give me the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me the thumbs down. And please subscribe. And if you have any comments whatsoever, please post them below. And thank you very much for watching.